Ain't no single today. We're getting straight to the point. We're getting straight to the point. We ain't doing none of that. None of that.
Girl, what he talking about? Bullshit. I had to tell that nigga. Look, nigga, I'm a hooch. Okay. You ain't breaking no bread. I ain't breaking no cooch. I like.
What's up, y'all? It's y'all soon to be favorite hoochie, and I'm back with another mother freaking video. Y'all, I'm so sorry for the MIA, the hiatus I took. Y'all, I've been sick. Then my oldest daughter, my child, fucked around and had puppies unexpectedly. A bitch didn't even know she was pregnant, y'all. I just been discombobulated. I'm sick as fuck. I've been sick for the last 2 weeks. My period is on my ass, and y'all already know my coochie is falling out. It's dragging behind me. So I just got a lot going on. But I've been giving y'all a little bit of reels and a little bit of get dressed with me, a little get ready with me. So yeah, first and foremost, I just want to say thank y'all for taking the time to click this video and get just a tad bit ratchet with the kid. I appreciate it. What's up to the new fellow hoochies? Thank you for subscribing, and thank you to the returning hoochies. Y'all already know I fuck with y'all. Y'all already know what the damn deal is. Y'all know what the deal is. But yeah, only 2 disclaimers is my dog's out, so they might be tripping. My daughter don't fuck with her baby daddy. She don't fuck with my son no more. So yeah, if y'all hear a little bit barking, I'm sorry. Disclaimer. And the second disclaimer is I cuss, but I'm not gonna riff around but too much. Grab your snacks, grab your treats, grab whatever you need. And if you don't need anything, then bitch, just sit back and relax. Cause bitch, you know I got the juice, baby. You know I got the juice, and it's juicy. It's juicy. So let's go. And also, don't forget to share with your mama, share with your daddy, share with your bald-headed granny. Y'all know I'm just playing your granny got hair. But yeah, let's get into this motherfucking video. So, y'all, this video features none other than Scandalous Ass. This is the first time, this is me and Kid's first date. And y'all, our first date, we went to a BBW strip club, and it was a hot pits from hell ass mess. Okay, so yeah, this took place probably like fucking 10 years ago, because me and Kid was together like 8 years. So in order to tell y'all the story, I gotta rewind, go back in time, go back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. I gotta rewind it and go back in the day. So I met Kid off of, I want to say initially Snapchat. Get your ass up here. I initially met Kid from Snapchat, and then from Snapchat, we would conversate a little bit, but I was already doing my thing. Like, I was still dabbling with psycho ass a little bit. So we'd be talking here and there, you know, nothing too serious. And I would see on his story, like, he would be posting somebody, so he was clearly involved with somebody. And so it just came the time where the girl was single and I was living a hot girl summer. And our conversation from Snapchat ends up going to Instagram. Now, Kid lived in Dallas. I'm from Fort Worth. I'm from the 817. He's from the 214. So if y'all don't know nothing about nothing, it's about a good hour drive, depending on what part of, you know, what part of each city you reside in. So, y'all, I'm still sick. So if I'm stuffy, just, bitch, mind your business. Don't say shit. Just enjoy the story, okay? My bad. No more interruptions. So it would be quite of a bit of a drive or whatever. So I before this time, I did have my wreck that I just told y'all about, but I haven't had my other wrecks that follow suit. So I was paranoid to drive, but I wasn't as paranoid as I am right now, because right now a bitch can pay me to get behind the fucking wheel. Do you hear me? Only in emergencies, when it comes to my money and I gotta go to work, situations that I absolutely have to put on my big girl pennies and drive, that'd be the only time you see me behind the wheel. Other than that, I'm not fucking with it. I'm not driving. I'm not going.
Correct.
So I felt a little comfortable seeing him or whatever. So at this initial time, we was young. I was still fucking with Scando. That was just a little backstory on how me and Kid met. And then, of course, we ended up kicking it, talking, and I was very much interested in meeting him. We FaceTime a little bit, you know, energy was there, vibe was there. It was cool. We hit it off right on the back. We was cool. We was good people. So, like I said, fast forward again. Me and Scando were still fucking with each other at this time. We were still best friends at this time. So, we were just young, trying to figure it out, trying to, you know, like, get life together. We was very much so on the fast money train. Dancing did become a topic after a while because dancing, ass clapping, cheek smacking was not as popular as it is right now. Like, it wasn't a accomplishment to go hit the pole and, you know, make that money. You know, it wasn't a thing like it is. I feel like it's more glorified and popular nowadays. Back then, when I was about 18, it wasn't that. It was frowned upon. You were a whore. You were a whore if you was on that pole. So, yeah, the conversation did come about because for whatever reason, I don't know why we wanted the money. We just wanted the money. Like, I don't know. It was just a thing of the thing. Like, we was always twerking. We was always dancing. Anytime we had any chance, we had any function we was at, we didn't give a fuck. It could have been a kid's birthday party. We shaking that ass, shaking that ass. All right, we good. Had to get the machine oiled the fuck up. So, yeah, we was talking and you know, dancing and hitting that pole was a thing. Cause she's in King of Diamonds Monday, scared to get that money, back in church by Sunday, but we all know she's in love with that pole. Yeah, so it became a thing. We talked about it, but didn't think too much about it. We didn't think too deep about it. It was just a discussion. We moved forward. So one day, Scandal hit me up and she like, bitch, remember our conversation that we had? And we was talking about shaking that ass. I'm thinking about really doing that. So I found this BBW strip club that they have. It wasn't really a strip club, but I guess it was more so like a BBW strip event because bitch, let me not fast forward. So, yeah, so she was like, yeah, I found this BBW, little strip club thing, and I really need some money right now. I don't remember. I think she was in a bond for something that she really needed, but I just cannot fucking remember. It was so long ago. It wasn't for no apparent reason, but it was just, she needed money for something. I just cannot remember what the fuck it was. So, she like, I found this event, and this event is taking place this Saturday in Dallas, and I really want you to come support. I really wish it was a BBW. Right now, I'm damn near skating a thin line of a BBW because, bitch, I can't push that plate away, and it's giving big back bitch behavior. But back then, I was small. I was tiny, so I was not considered a BBW at all. So, she was like, I wish you could dance with me, but it's a BBW event, and Scando was a bigger girl, so she had to find another homegirl that she was cool with. Let's see what we're gonna name her. We're gonna name her Gigi. And I honestly think that's that bitch real name. I really don't remember. But we're gonna just name her Gigi for the fucks of it. And if it is your real name, bitch, I'm sorry, but that's the name that came in my head or whatever. So, she had another BBW homegirl named Gigi. So her and Gigi decided that they gonna go to this event, shake that ass. And I was just gonna go and more support because that was my bitch at the time, and I'm one of them ride or die friends. Like, if you need me, I'm there, bitch. So I had called up one of my cousins. We're gonna name her Rod, because that's my motherfucking rider, that's my bitch, and that's my bitch to this day. So, my cousin Ryder, and if y'all see my New Orleans blog, that's what I'm talking about. My ace boom cool. That's, yeah. So my cousin Ryder was like, yeah, I hit her up and I'm like, yeah, such and such having this event. In Dallas, I want to go because, bitch, it's going to give me a good kiki. I'm not even being fake and phony. And, bitch, I know it's going to give me a kiki. Because it's like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we just had this discussion, but I wasn't serious. Like, I was serious, but I wasn't serious. But I was just playing, bitch. So, not you taking this shit to heart. You really finna get on that stage and shake that ass. Because she ain't scared of that pole. So we was like, all right, cool. We made the play or whatever. This is maybe like I want to say like a Wednesday, Thursday that we set this up. This coming Saturday, we was gonna go to this event and support Scandal or whatever. So I come Friday, I was like, oh shit, let me invite Kid because I have yet to link with him. I'm finally finna be in your city. I'm finally finna be, so let me see if you wanna come. So I hit up Kid and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be out there, out your way. Do you want to come? This shit definitely was a first date material, but it kind of was a date, but it wasn't a date, but it was a date. Like, it was our first time meeting, our first time hanging out, our first time chilling, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, do you want to come? He was like, yeah, I come, but I ain't got no wheels. I ain't got no way, to come to you. Little did I motherfucking know the bitch couldn't even drive. He bamboozled the fuck out of me. I didn't find out until later on in our relationship. I'm talking about at least a year. That kid cannot fucking drive. Yeah, he bamboozled the fuck out of me. But anyways, his excuse at that given time was he don't have no wheels. He ain't got no way. He would love to go. If we can come get him, then cool. Fine. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. If we can come get him, then cool. Fine. He's willing to go. He's down for the shenanigans or whatever. So, hold on. So we're like, okay, cool. It's a date. So the time comes, Saturday come, cuz me at my mom's house. Not cuz, Ryder me at my mom's house. We cute, we dress, we dress for the club, whatever, because it was supposed to be giving strip club. So, we on our grown and sexy shit. I don't remember if I had on heels. I think I did. I think we did like the little cute heel. Shading ding. So we go to Dallas, we go pick up Kid, and I was nervous. I had butterflies, y'all, because I'm like, I don't know what this man looked like. Well, from the pictures, but pictures is a lie. In the pictures he looked tall, and he wasn't that tall. Like, he was a little bit taller than me, but he wasn't that tall. It wasn't giving what I thought it was gonna give. I thought it was giving 6 feet 6 foot 6 inches. Is that a basketball player? Like, but hey, it wasn't giving that at all. So, yeah, we pick him up or whatever. He does look like his pictures. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. One thing about Kid can dress his ass off. He had the skills to dress his ass off. And I'm a fashionista. I've been fucking with the fashion since forever. So I think that attracted me to him and his personality, because he wears some off the wall crazy shit just like me. And I appreciate people that say fuck the standards of fashion and do what they want to do. So yeah, he icy. We get in the car, we talking, and I think at this time I was driving, so I drive us to the establishment. It's late at night. It was late at night. It was like, maybe, I want to say the shit started at maybe 11. At this time it was like 10:45 or something like that. So we on our way to the event or whatever. We pull up. We couldn't find it at first, so I'm calling Scandal. I'm like, girl, where is this event? Because he kept bringing us to, like, we smack dab in the middle of the hood of fucking Dallas, for one. A, let that be. And B, it was like kept pulling us to like a fucking hole, like a little I don't know, a plaza type shit. So we was like, this can't be the place. Like, it's supposed to be a strip club. It's supposed to be a club, right? And this ain't no club. It's not giving club. It kept bringing us to a plaza or whatever. So I'm calling Scandal. I'm like, yeah, keep bringing me to this little plaza area or whatever. So I'm lost. I need to know where to go. So Scandal pull up and she like, you right, bitch. We just pulled up. This is the location or whatever. So I'm finna park by me. And I'm finna go in. She had to go in through the back because, of course, now she's a dancer. She's a booty clapper. She ain't scared of that pole. So we had to go in through the front entrance and pay or whatever. So we go in the entrance. We pay. Kid pay for me. Ryder pay for her. And we go inside this establishment. And y'all, what the fuck was it? There was not a pole in fucking sight. So I'm like, how is this a BBW strip club? Like, strip club. There ain't no motherfucking pole in sight. It's this wannabe fake ass stage. And it was like the size of like, y'all, my living room in my apartment, it probably was the size of that. It was no bigger than like maybe 500 square feet, bro. And it was just like, I mean, it wasn't like, it was kind of like a hole in the wall, but it was a nicely decorated hole in the wall, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it did have the wannabe like section couches, and they had like a few tables with chairs or whatever. So she was like, we go in there, and Scandal was like, sit right here, I saved you a spot or whatever. I saved you and Kinfolk Ryder and Kid a spot or whatever. And I'm like, hey Scandal, this is Kid. We just met or whatever, and they introduce each other, they talking, they hee hee ha. She like, girl, I gotta go back to the back dressing room. I just came. Oh, and she came to bring me a drink. Like, she had a drink or whatever, and it was like the strongest fucking drink I've ever had in my life. Like, it's like they mixed every vodka in the world, vodka and gin, and no chasers, no juice, no nothing, no none of that. They just mixed it and put it into a fucking concoction. And they didn't even sell water in this bitch. Like, I thought I was dying drinking this drink or whatever. So I'm looking around, observing the scene, and I forgot to mention, like, when we was walking in, I guess people was giving like table dances. Bitch, it was so ghetto. People was giving table dancing. It's a BBW strip club. I'm not the one to body shame, because bitch, I let my body hang. So I'm not the one to body shame or whatever, but it was like this big bitch in the corner or whatever. She was just like, you know, doing her thing, caressing Pops and everything, like giving him a show, like trying to make her money. And so I was just like a little disturbed, because y'all, at this point I was like fucking 18 years old. Like, I don't even think I can go to a regular club at this point. So I was just like a little disturbed, a little bothered, out of my comfort zone, because I'm like, this ain't me, this ain't her, this ain't she, this ain't I. So I'm just looking around or whatever, like a little misplaced in the atmosphere and everything. So I'm just like, okay, if she like it, I love it, whatever. So we sit down, and again, fast forward, that's when Scandal came out and told us that she got us this little place to sit, and she gave us a drink or whatever. And so we just sitting and waiting at this point. So they doing their little individual table dances and shit. And I want to say maybe like 15-20 minutes passed by. Scandal finally get changed into her outfit, and she come out, and she like, hey. And I'm like, hey girl. And I turn around, and I'm like, bitch. Because I remember early in the day, she was trying to find like lingerie and find places to go. So I think she ended up like piecing some shit together from Rainbows and every other where else. And the bitch had on her Sunday best church shoes. I'm like, girl, it was not given. I had to be the best friend that I was. And I'm very blunt and honest, and let her know, like, bitch, you look stupid right now. Like, it is not giving stripper. It's not giving. And then the little 15-20 minutes that I was there, like, it was so dry. Like, the floor was so dry. Nobody was making money. Nobody was throwing money. It was not giving. This is the strip club atmosphere. So I'm like, bitch, just put your clothes up. Go in the fucking dressing room. Go to the dressing room right now. Put your goddamn clothes on and go home. Put your clothes on immediately and go the fuck home. You're not going to make no money here. Like, if it's money you need, money I can give, bitch. Because this ain't it. This ain't you, friend. This is not the scene. You look dumb right now. You look stupid. Like, y'all, I can't even, like, this bitch had on this goddamn G-string with it. It just did not. And it was the shoes that threw me off. It was the shoes. And I want to say this bitch had on wedges. It was just like, bitch, Go to the dressing room. Go home. So she's like, really, bitch? I'm like, yeah, really, bitch, for real. The realest. Go home right now. So she like, you right. So she go back in the back. Her and her friend go back and she changed or whatever. And as she in the back changing, I guess the host, the MC of the MC of the night come and grab my mic. She's like, hey, how y'all doing? And I'm looking around. I'm like, it ain't too many of us. It's about a good maybe 25, 28 of us. No more than 30 people in this motherfucking small ass, cramped up, hot box ass wannabe strip club that's hosted in a goddamn event center. I want to say, not even a center event. Y'all just trust what I'm saying. Like, it was a hot man. It was ghetto. It was giving ghetto. What am I doing here? So it takes courage to get up here and do this. And she was introducing the ladies that I guess that's used to this, y'all. It was just, I wish I could record. And I was so smart to wear shades because, bitch, when I say I was behind them shades, crying, laughing, not to body shame nobody. It was just so fucking funny. It was just like they can't be for real ass moment. And me and Kid, we just laughing. We just like, when I say dying, we're in that bitch like crying, laughing. That established our relationship right then and there. Like, sucks to be a first date because his first date is giving ghetto, but the vibe, the energy is like, he got my goofy, he got my like funny. So like, we was in that bitch cracking jokes, we was in that bitch just like laughing. So and then of course we kept drinking them damn concoctions of vodka. So at this point we're on our level, we're young, we're not like drinkers, like we're young, and it's fucking wannabe dancers coming up and offering us narcotics and shit. Like, it was just a lot going on. So they introducing the dancers and shit, and y'all, I would just never forget that this one dancer had on this like unitard thong, and it's like in the back, it was like one of them old school where it just goes straight down and it goes straight down into the thong, but it's all string from the back to the ass crack. And y'all, when I say this bitch looked like a potato, this bitch looked like a potato in a thong. Like, it was giving like, oh my gosh, I fucking lost it. I didn't give a fuck. And them bitches was looking back at me like they wanted smoke, they wanted war, but I just did not. I did not give a fuck. Like, that shit was too funny to me. And I'm so goofy, I cannot hold my laughs. Like, even in church, if somebody like singing or something, they can't sing, I try my best to not laugh. But if anybody makes a smirk of laughter, I will lose it. Like, I will uncontrollably laugh or whatever. So that's what the fuck was happening, because Kid wouldn't shut the fuck up laughing, and I tried to be like, have some sympathy and just, y'all, but we was in a corner like losing it. We weren't even in the corner, we was front and center. We was like one of the front tables, so everybody seeing us, and everybody, you know, the MC get back on the mic and she was like, it takes courage to do what we doing. It definitely does, because I would never get up there and do this bullshit. Like, you sure right. It takes a great amount of courage to do this bullshit, because y'all need y'all ass whooped. Not even gonna hold y'all. So, yeah. So, they like, we got a couple of new dancers, and Scando was going by the name of, like, Chocolate or some shit like that. So, they like, Chocolate, and let's make up a name for her other homegirl, Gigi. We gonna name her homegirl Fantasy. Her stripper name was Fantasy, Gigi's, and Scando stripper name was Chocolate or whatever. So they're like, we got two new dancers. Give it up for Gigi, not Gigi. Give it up for Fantasy and Chocolate. Y'all, they keep calling these hoes to the stage, and something just told me to look to the left. I can see this bitch sneaking out the back to go to the fucking back door, and this bitch is gone. I can see this bitch exiting the scene, leaving the premises as they calling these bitches to the stage, y'all. So that just made me lose it even further. I'm just cracking the fuck up. I'm laughing. I'm just like, bro, like, me and Kid, it's just like, I'm damn near screaming at this point. Like, I'm just, y'all, I was just having a fucking time of my life. The time of my life. So, they was like, well, I guess, you know, they changed their mind, they not dancing, so they proceed with their show or whatever. I did bring a little bit of money, me and Ryder, so we throwing a little bit of money. Y'all, them bitches is acting like fucking vultures, because that's the most that they seen all night, and I promise y'all, I didn't throw nothing but like $20 fucking. And them bitches was damn near ready to beat each other up over this fucking money or whatever. That was the most I seen anybody throw up in the air, was my little funky ass $20 ones that I was throwing up or whatever. So yeah, they finna squabble on the floor fighting for this goddamn money and shit. And I'm like, yeah, at this point it's time for me to go. I was so drunk and discombobulated from the drinks. Kid was drunk. Really, all of us. Ryder was drunk too, but she was more sober than me. So I'm like, bitch, I absolutely cannot drive right now. Like, I cannot drive. So she was like, okay, I'm drunk, but I'm gonna try to shake back and drive, and we can go home or whatever. We're gonna drop Kid off and we're gonna go home. So me and Kid was getting our little final moments, and you know, just he ha ha, he all in my ear whispering sweet nothings, and we just like in each other's face. He holding me in the back seat, just doing like little young shit, whatever. I was just high on life, bitch. Like, I just thought this was the man of my dreams, and this nigga ended up being in the fucking man of my nightmares. But yeah, so we dropped Kid off at home. Like, I'm gonna see you next time. Like, I had such a great time. He was like, call me when you get home. And that jump started our 8 years of toxicity. Because, yeah, we took each other through it, both of us. So, yeah, so, Ryder is driving home. She drunk. I'm drunk. I end up passing. Alright, y'all, my bad. My storage hat ran out. But yeah, I wake up to Ryder damn near finna get us into a collapse accident with a goddamn 18-wheeler. So I woke up, shook back, thank God, did a prayer. We made it home safely, and that was that, y'all. But yeah, that's the story about how me and Kid really first met, and our first day at a BBW strip club, watching them shake that ass, make no cash. So yeah, y'all, if y'all stuck to the end of the story time, I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all already know I fucks with y'all, period. We on the road to 1K. Once we hit 1K, there will be a giveaway. So if you ain't did it on your way in, make sure you do it on your way out. Like, comment, share with your mom, share with your granny, share with your bald-headed granny, y'all. And again, I've been slacking. I've really been slacking on my shit, but my short sets will be uploaded to my website this weekend. If y'all really do fuck with the Kid, at least support me on that. That's all I ask. And if y'all don't subscribe, it's okay, because, you know, everybody can't deal with the ratchet festivities, the ratchet life. So I completely understand. But y'all already know I ain't gonna riff around too much longer. I see y'all on my next mother freaking video. Peace.